We're not just going to talk about the SECV, the Ripple case, and the possible $10,000 XRP rise in today's deep dive. There is another important part to this. Warren Buffett tells a story about how XRP and Ripple might not go down in value during slump. You really did hear right. People see the icon as an investment, and everyone cares about what he has to say. Keeping an eye on the cryptocurrency market is very important right now when the economy is unclear. Before we start, please give me a big thumbs up. To join our group, click the like button, subscribe, and turn on alerts. Imagine that XRP goes up to an amazing $10,000. Even though this may seem like a wild guess, we expect big financial deals. It's not crazy to think that dealing with it could cost an unbelievable $1.20 quadrillion. Through the XRP ledger, its value could jump to $110,000. However, this huge rise depends on how the current SECV Ripple case turns out. Institutional investors see XRP as a security in a world that is moving quickly. Ripple and the SEC are almost done coming to an agreement. There are already two plans out there. Legal experts say that the SEC first asked for a payment of $770 million, which was a big amount that showed how annoyed and embarrassed they were. But Ripple turned down this offer, which led to an interesting turn of events. In answer, Ripple Crypto sent a much more reasonable request of just $20 million. The CSE did not get a response right away. According to John Dion, a lawyer, that would give Ripple a 90% lead and a clear win. But there has been no news since November 9th, which was the deadline for the deal. The story keeps going. More new information is coming to light. Based on these results, it looks like the SEC may be working on a better deal for Ripple, which we will soon share. We talk in depth about the $10,000 XRP value estimate in today's video. We look at the data that supports this statement and go into detail about the most recent events at the SEC. Please wait while we tell you about these interesting events in the Ripple case. We've talked about the new deal that Ripple and the SEC are about to make before the US. Congress's hints about how XRP might be used in the future brought up an interesting point. What kinds of uses could XRP have now that it is known to be a security? Even though there have been offers for a settlement outside of court, Brad, the CEO of Ripple, has said in public that the company may not be able to keep its position as a security for much longer. They are waiting for a better deal that is not based on assumptions right now. Since lawyers who support XRP think that Ripple's sexy payment amount will probably go down, does this mean that a third option is actually a better choice? The third plan is being worked on because the first two ideas don't seem to meet the needs. Both the CC and Ripple Labs want to reach an agreement. In the Ripple Sexy lawsuit settlement, this could mean that Ripple has to pay small fines. While it may not be as much as the $20 million that was first said, Ripple Labs around the world are also interested in XRP. Also, Dubai's financial officials have recently approved XRP as a widely accepted form of payment. The Global Central Bank of Japan has started to accept XRP for foreign transactions all over the country. Every day, hundreds of businesses add Ripple Labs to their processes. The Ripple is getting bigger. The first estimate of $1.2 quadrillion in XRP trades looks like it's just the start, as Ripple wants to greatly increase this number to include a lot more than just cross-border payments. In our most recent study, Dig, we found an interesting change in Ripple's ability to take over a new area. This move might not have a direct effect on XRP, but it seems to have a big impact on a lot of industries, which could cause the price of XRP to go up. It showed that Ripple is entering a $5 trillion market with a focus on tokenizing real estate. To learn more about how the project got started, look at Anthony Welfare's important tweet about how CBDCs can be useful for many people. The hardworking CBC team at Ripple was making useful apps for stablecoins, which are digital currencies released by central banks. His thoughts on what will happen in 2024 were shared at ASI. The fintech gathering in Romania said that tokenization is likely to be the next big thing in real estate. A huge coin bull run could happen, which could change people's lives. If we take smart moves now, they might help us make more money when things get better. You are missing a very important moment right now. You might miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime chance, but it's not just with XRP. The market for cryptocurrencies has grown by about 800%. Bitcoin has reached levels that have never been seen before, and experts think that 2024 will be even better for the cryptocurrency market than any other year. Performance and ETFs are pretty much a given with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Not long from now, there will likely be an XRP ETF. This makes it possible for other great digital companies to do the same. To change the subject, Warren Buffett recently talked about how careful he is. Warren Buffett recently talked about his worries about a health problem that might be worse than CO. It's important to pay close attention to what famous figures like Warren Buffett say, because they are some of the most powerful people in the world. The coming disaster could be the spark that starts it all. We should all get ready for a number of new technologies, such as a better digital AI control grid, a social credit score system that works with CBCDS, and changes in the way money is used for boating messaging. People, please pay attention if there is a voice. I work hard on it and give it my full attention because Warren Buffett is in charge. Studying Buffett's investment strategies and keeping track of his moves and when he makes them took a lot of time and mental energy. The results are a masterclass in investment genius. Because of what Buffett did, a man was called that whose track record beats that of 99.99% of investors in history. This is a measure of my own happiness, especially when it comes to how reliable XRP is. I really believe that XRP can be a great way to protect yourself during tough times like wars and recessions. If you pay close attention to what Buffett does, you might end up on the right path by accident. Take a look at what Berkshire Hathaway did most recently to get closer to becoming a billionaire. As of June 19, 2023, they had added more money to 5 Japanese trade companies. Mitsui and Sumitomo were 2 of their biggest partners. Just so happens Buffett was also leaving big banks like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan at the same time. That's not what Buffett thought, but whenever I think of JP Morgan, I can't help but think of the ethereum link and egg. Warren Buffett is there, but why? It's possible that he doesn't fully back all financial technologies, but there are strong signs that he sees the potential in ripples. Bank of America, a big player in the US. The financial sector and a leading Ripple partner is worth considering based on my assessment of the current state of the economy. I think that Bank of America is about to say something important. This well-thought-out plan could lead to a lot of new money-making chances. Buffett likes them better than other banks. Even more so now that the economy is unclear, Berkshire shares are worth learning more about. The information in Hathaway's collection is more. It's interesting to know that Buffett not only owns a big chunk of Bank of America, but that his biggest investment is worth an amazing $1.03 billion. This shows how sure he is about the direction of the company, especially since the slump is coming. It looks like Buffett thinks Bank of America will do well after the recession, mostly because of their relationship with Ripple, which has now turned its attention to ISO 20022. A short paper that came out in November said that HSBC and its partners plan to make changes to digital assets in 2023. This is a very interesting move for HSBC, and it's clear that nothing at HSBC is a coincidence. Also, choosing to use Ripple technology is a smart and planned move. Ripple's recent purchase of Medeco and HSBC's news that they will be working together are big changes. To sum up, Ripple is going to totally change how banks, other financial institutions, and payment processors handle payments around the world. People who send and receive money in the usual way are going through a very special time as they become Ripple entities. The coming together of different parts and Ripple's growing influence are setting the stage. Don't forget that the information in these videos is meant to completely change the financial world, but it's just for fun. I do not have a license to be a financial expert. Before making any financial choices, I always tell people to do their own research and talk to experts. I really value your time if you like the video. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and turn on alerts to be the first to know when I post something new. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next movie. Watch out.